So I'm going to be showing you how to AFK macro in a Propsecting. So if you guys want to get yourself ores, minerals whilst being AFK, I'm going to be showing you how to do that. Not only that, I'm going to be showing you how to do it in most of the areas, because a lot of you guys might want to AFK farm in the Fortune River Delta. A lot of you guys might want to AFK farm in the magma furnace. There's a lot of areas where you can actually AFK farm, and I know what you guys are wondering. Soluces are made for AFK farming, but if you use soluces, why not AFK farm at the same time? Like, you are literally doubling your profit by doing this method, and I see why you guys wouldn't use solutions and this method at the same time. But what you need for this method is TinyTask. Make sure you download TinyTask. If you want to get TinyTask, just type in TinyTask, first link, click it, download it. This is TinyTask. TinyTask is allowed on Propsecting. It basically records what you do. So if I record myself walking, if I click, let me show you what TinyTask does. So if I record myself and I walk up here like that and I stop recording and I click play, it will just record what I just done, as you can see, and you just do that. But there's something what you can do. You can go to preferences and continuous playback. That will repeat it over and over and over again, allowing you to do the same move over and over again. So I'm going to show you how this macro does work, and I'm going to show you how to implement it on two other areas. So one really good area and where you can AFK farm is going to be the Fortune River Delta. And I'm pretty sure they did change the map a little bit to prevent this macro, which is kind of weird. But let me just find another area. I'm pretty sure you can probably do it around, yeah, this is the area where you can do it. So make your way over here to the map, and let me show you how to set up this macro. So it's going to be really easy, guys, okay? Really easy. So you want to go to this area, and this is what you pretty much want to do. So before we do start the macro, you obviously want to go ahead, guys, set your recording hotkeys. So I'm going to set it as, let's see what it says. So my recording hotkey is going to be F8, and my playback is going to be F12. Okay, that's perfect. So now what I'm going to do is this. So you want to start the macro by clicking record. Soon as you do that, you want to hold W. Just carry on holding W. Just keep on walking forward. And now that you've done that, you want to do the mini game. Just click and hold, try and get perfect every time. So try and get perfect every time like that. And soon as you do that, you want to walk down a little bit and then click. As soon as you do that, you want to click. Make sure you're clicking. Don't hold, shake. Make sure you're clicking on your mouse. I'll put my mouse close to my mic so you know that I'm clicking. Just keep on clicking like that. I'm clicking and clicking and clicking. Do not hold the click down because it won't detect it, I'm pretty sure. And now just keep on clicking just in case, to be on the safe side. Just keep on clicking and clicking just to be on the safe side. And now that you've done that, what you can do is hold W, and then you now can stop the macro. So now that you've just done that, guys, we now can go ahead and play the macro to see if it does work or not. So I'm going to click play and let's see if the macro does work or not. So I'm walking forward, the macro is playing, I'm not touching anything on my keyboard right now, as you can obviously see. And it's going to click and hold for me. I'm not touching my keyboard at all, guys. You can see that this macro does work. Hopefully it does pan perfectly fine though. Let's see. Does it? Yeah, it panned perfectly fine, as you can see. And now it's going to do all of that. Yeah, I mean, this macro does completely work for me. So now that this macro does work, I'm going to show you a few areas on where you can get this macro to work. Because obviously a lot of you guys don't want to be farming in the same location over and over and over again. But yeah, as you can see, that macro did work. And now it's going to go all the way back into the... Yeah, I'm still clicking. I did forget about that. But... yeah, I'm still clicking, and there we go, the macro is working completely fine. There you guys go. And you can just make sure you got continuous playback on, and you'll be doing that over and over again. But now, in order for this macro to work, you want to find a solid wall. If you do not find a solid wall, this will not work. So we're going to go around the map. Let's try and find a solid area where you guys can farm for every area. Unfortunately, you probably can't do this in every location. Like, I'm currently looking at the Sunset Beach. You can probably do it in the Sunset Beach. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe you can use the pirate as a solid wall, maybe. Yeah, but it's not going to be that safe, isn't it? You can probably walk in, yeah, you can probably walk into the surfer Yeah, you can probably macro by walking into the surfer if you angle it right. You walk into the surfer like that, and then you go ahead and click. Yeah, you can probably do it with the surfer, guys. And then walk, yeah. So if you want to AFK macro here, you can probably walk into the surfer. Just set up your macro to walk into the surfer. So record yourself walking into the surfer, and then dig in like that, and then walk into the water, and then start panning here. To be on the safe side, you can also do it on this wall here, maybe. Or you can do it to the tree, so that's how to do it on the Sunset Beach. It's quite far away though, but yeah. A lot of you guys probably won't be farming in the Sunset Beach though. A lot of you are probably on the volcano, so let's go to the volcano and let me show you some methods on where you can farm at the volcano. I'm currently at the magma furnace, and yeah, you can probably do this macro on the magma furnace really easily. But obviously you need the fire opal to actually do the macro here, and you can also get these sluices. Keep in mind, if you are AFK macroing and you can get a sluice, I highly recommend you doing the sluice as well on top of AFK macroing. But yeah, in this area it's going to be a lot more easy to do the method as well, because there's a lot of solid walls that you can just walk up to. Obviously you do need a fire opal or else you're going to die. You guys get the point though. In order to get this macro to work, all you need to do is find a solid wall that you can go ahead and macro in. As long as you got a solid wall to walk up to and pan, and then walk to the sea, you should be able to macro anywhere on the map. But just make sure, guys, if you are going to go ahead and macro, make sure you use sluices on top of that, because sluices are going to be very good as well, and you're just going to be maximizing even more profit with the sluices. But there's going to be the official way on how you can go ahead and AFK macro. You can also set up a macro to walk to the merchant. You can probably set up a macro right here, guys. Can you sell here? Yeah. I would like to sell you valuables. If you want to set up a macro to sell, you can probably do it, guys. If you set up a macro here, and then you walk to the shady merchant, and then walk back here, you can probably do it. But there's a slight chance that you might mess up your macro. Just remember that, guys, okay? But if you want to set up a macro so that you can sell if you don't have the game pass, you can do that. But let me know down in the comments if this macro does work for you. That is going to be the official macro in prospecting. Hopefully that this video helped you guys out in getting and setting up this macro. Thank you for watching, and I guess that will now see you all in the very next prospecting video. Peace out, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And yeah, that's the official prospecting macro. Make sure you get and use it. It's really easy to get and use. And yeah, peace out.